Hello, coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest developing stories. We start with second choice goalkeeper Inaki Pena, as it has been reported that the La Masia graduate is looking to leave Barcelona, but the club wants to renew his contract. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about this report claiming that Barcelona will consider selling or slashing wages of four stars in the month of January, including Frankie de Jong. We're also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into it, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Give the video a like and please watch it right up to the very end. Journalist Ekrem Kono has stated that Barcelona want to renew goalkeeper Inaki Pena's contract. The catch, however, remains the fact that the stopper may consider leaving in search for first-team football. 23-year-old Inaki Pena was named Marc-Andre ter Stegen's understudy for the 2022-23 season after Neto Morora left for the Premier League side Bournemouth. The situation for the young stopper, however, isn't ideal. At 23 years of age, he wants to play regular first-team football, but it is well and truly established that ter Stegen's position is unassailable as long as there is no injury or suspension per se. Pena won't be getting any minutes for major events. In that regard, the goalkeeper will indeed be considered for cup games such as Copa del Rey, but early elimination may put his place in further jeopardy. Pena, who started his career with the youth team of Alicante CF, joined Barca from Villarreal in 2012 at the tender age of just 13. The 23-year-old starred in the 2017-18 UEFA Youth League final against Chelsea as Barca won the game 3-0. Interestingly enough, he was one among 5 Barca players who were booked on the night. A couple of weeks before the final, Pena had renewed with Barcelona for 3 seasons, but with an option for a further 2. In October 2020, Barcelona exercised their option of extending his deal until 2022. During the first half of the 2021-22 season, Pena appeared in 9 games for Barca B before being loaned out to Galatasaray in January 2022 for the rest of the season. He returned to Barca at the end of the previous season and is yet to make a single appearance for the senior team this term. Inaki Pena was promoted to being the second choice shortstopper for Barca this season. Of course, last season he was the third choice after Neto Morora, who have left to Bournemouth in the Premier League. But despite being second choice goalkeeper, it seems as though Inaki Pena is not satisfied and he is looking to go elsewhere for more game time. But Barca don't want him to go. They want to extend his contract. Of course, Inaki Pena is a decent, good goalkeeper, but it's rather unfortunate for him that ter Stegen is on hot form right now, keeping clean sheet in about 5 games so far this season, which is incredible. In 6 games, so I think it's going to be difficult to see Inaki Pena have the game time that he needs or he wants. But I think for the Copa del Rey matches, he definitely will have game time. Definitely, I think Xavi will do a lot of rotation, so Inaki Pena can count himself to be one of those players who have game time. So let's see how it's going to look. But the La Masia graduate is looking to leave the club. So I don't know how this issue will end, but Barca are open to the idea of extending his contract and letting him stay. I don't know if he can be patient because I don't know. Ter Stegen is already 29, then he is 23, so I think Ter Stegen can still. There'll be a time Ter Stegen will not be a goalkeeper for sure, but I still doubt if Inaki Pena will be patient enough to wait, to take the first choice spot as the goalkeeper of Barca. Then on to the next story of discussion. The summer transfer window saw a lot of activity at Barcelona as the Catalan Giants completed as many as 28 operations. I'm talking about the total, like incomings and outgoings in total, over the course of last couple of months. And now plans are already being made for the winter, with the January transfer window a little over 3 months away. Unlike the summer, there are unlikely to be a lot of operations, but the focus will be on reducing the wage bill. Even though Barca have been successful in registering all their new signings, they are still cutting it close when it comes to the financial fair play limit. So Matteo Alemany and co will look to make some cuts to the wage bill once the winter window is open. So Sport is reporting that Barcelona will revisit their idea of selling some of the players who are no longer key to to Xavi, the manager, key to his plans, and are on high wages as well. Frankie de Jong is one such player who the club tried to offload in the summer but were unable to get rid of him. The Dutchman, though, is no longer a regular starter in Xavi's side, and attempts will be made to move him on in January. The same holds for veteran defender Gerard Piqué and Jordi Alba as well. The former is a fifth choice centre-back at Camp Nou this season, while the latter is behind Alejandro Balde and Marcos Alonso in the pecking order for the left-back slot. Frankie de Jong, Piqué and Alba are some of the highest earning members of the Barca squad. If they are not sold, the club will restart discussions over wage reductions again for them. Along with the aforementioned trio, Memphis Depay is another player who could be sold after his move to Juventus in the summer fell through. The Dutchman made his first appearance for the team over the season on yesterday against Cadiz, and is no longer a vital part of Xavi's plans. So he could also be allowed to leave in January in order to trim that wage bill. La Liga president Javier Tebas warned Barcelona recently that they will face so much difficulties of their salary mass if their salary mass is not reduced, and it seems like the club will act in the winter to try and make some important cuts to the payroll. Right now, it seems as though Barca are safe for financial fair play, but from all indications, it shows that Barca will still have a lot of problems if we don't get rid of some of these high earners. Frankie de Jong, I'm not a fan of letting Frankie de Jong, but I think Barcelona should keep him. But talking about the other old guys like Gerard Piqué, Alba, let's see what Barca decides. And getting this report that Barca will consider slashing or selling them in January, I definitely think when it comes to selling, it's difficult. I don't see any possibility of Frankie de Jong leaving in January or Piqué, whatever. But let's see. But just imagining the fact that these guys are still entering into negotiations to take further pay cuts, I still very much doubt how possible that will be. It's been difficult. First of all, I'm happy for the fact that we have been able to register all the players, all the new players. Marcos Alonso and Hector Bellerin came and they were registered immediately. Of course, that was due to the fact that, players like Pjanic and Aubameyang left, so there was space for registration. So let's see how it's going to look like. Let's see. But La Liga president the other day was trying to say Barca will still suffer a lot when it comes to adhering to the financial fair play of La Liga if they don't adjust salaries soon enough. So, because normally there are some years that some players' salaries increase. Like look at Frankie de Jong, for instance. This year, in his contract that he signed some years back, this year is a year that Frankie de Jong's salary increases. So, all those kind of things, those clauses like that, they affect the wage bill very well. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.